It's Sleazebagger Boyo.
What happened to Redfly Studio? You probably have a lot of questions right now, such as, who is Redfly Studio? Why are they important? Where did they go? Let me answer these questions for you. Redfly Studio is an Austin, Texas-based video game developer that has produced games such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows, the Wii versions of Ghostbusters, the video game, and Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2, and Food Network Cook or Be Cooked. Wait, what was that last one? They did gain a small bit of notoriety back in 2015 when their previously cancelled Darth Maul project was attempting to be resurrected by the studio, but that ended up being a failure as well. Redfly Studio does seem like another shovelware producer akin to Beenox, Zoo Interactive, or Ubisoft, but I can reassure you they produced one of the greatest platformers in the Wii era. Mushroom Men. I'm not saying Mushroom Men, specifically the Spore Wars, is the pinnacle of Wii platformers, but I'm saying despite the bugs, the flaws, and its small-scale production, I'd put it up to Mario Galaxy. To think that such a small dev team could put out a product that is, in my opinion, on the level of a Nintendo product is really inspiring. Mushroom Men is why Redfly Studio is important. It's a shame that Redfly disappeared before the big renaissance of indie titles and developers. With games like Shovel Knight, Celeste, Dead Cells, Cuphead, Undertale, Owlboy, holy shit, there's a lot of good indie games. You'd think Redfly Studio would fit right into this landscape, but alas, nowhere to be found. And believe me, I've looked. Going to the Redfly Studio website brings no answers as the domain was taken by IGN Spain and is now unused. Their other website, redflygames.com, seems to be an exact carbon copy of redflystudio.com, but that domain was also taken. This time, however, by an Okinawa travel agency. For some reason. Anyways, without a trace of them on their own websites, I took to the Wayback Machine to see what happened to the site. Both sites had long jumps in screenshots, but the ones I was able to pull up gave me some leads. With them being based in Texas and I being based in the middle of Canada, there's no way in hell I'm going to use my normal phone to call them. So I tried using a free trial Skype number to try to call them, to no avail. So to anyone in Texas or anywhere near there, try and give them a call. If you're gonna, we would appreciate proof if they do pick up. But for now, all we can do is theorize. I messaged all of the webmaster accounts for the respective websites, as well as the listed support emails, but none of them have responded. I doubt the webmaster for redflystudio.com is gonna message me at all, considering the website being down and all, but the domain is still owned by someone. I also tried contacting Redfly's parent company, Gaming Corp, an inspiring name to be sure, with the same dead air despite Gaming Corp still being active. These leads aren't technically dead, but they have little hope. Johnny Death, or Johnny Death Games, developed the game Night of the Hamsters, which was published by Redfly Studios. I tried getting into contact with Johnny Death himself, and as of yet, I haven't gotten a response from him. Recently, I also explored the Mushroom Men Truffle Trouble Steam forums, only finding another fan wondering what happened to this company. This is yet another lead that goes nowhere. You might have commented or are commenting right now, maybe you should have given them enough time! But to that I say, dude, I started contacting them back in December. Back off. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. There's a common theme with all of my leads. Can you guess what it is? You're absolutely right. They all lead to nothing. I'm at wit's end. I've never researched something harder in my life, and there's nothing to go off of. Try going to the location on Google Maps for where they were located. Maybe you'll get somewhere. Maybe go there in person if you live in the area. If you have any other leads I should go off of, send them my way. I'm very passionate about this subject, weirdly enough. Mushroom Men is a great, unique, and interesting platformer that deserves more love than it gets. But with no one being able to get into contact with Redfly, its staff, or Dan Borth, the CEO himself, there's no way to know for sure what happened to them or the company. I just want Spore Wars 2, dude. Also, I was able to find the Instagram of one of the employees, so please don't harass them on their private, non-business social media. What sucks most is that Gaming Corp still owns the IP to Mushroom Men, so if an indie dev per se wanted to make a sequel, they wouldn't be able to. and Gaming Corp will probably just let it die due to the unprofitability of the Mushroom Man franchise. I know it seems stupid from the perspective of some people, but I find the disappearance fascinating. This is the end, and it seems lackluster, but that's how it is sometimes. You can't dictate what might happen, or what did happen, but you can try to figure it out. This has been my video. Thank you. Goodbye.